back in, ladies and gentlemen, live from Mount Smart Stadium here in the under-16 representative clash between Auckland and the Southern Zone. And it is Auckland well and truly in control, but the Southern Zone showing plenty of heart out there. Probably haven't managed to get their hands on too much of the footy for the second part of that first half, Troy, but to their credit, and we've pointed to some of the obstacles that they faced today, they're having a real dig.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, too, to be fair to say, you know, they got 2 or 3 opportunities down to strike, and just that last ball not going to hand. So they'll take a wee bit of positivity out of that as they kick deep. Winds blowing from left to right across the screen, and held the ball up there somewhat. So here come Auckland now inside the 10, 20. Nice little fake and go. Look for a quick play the ball here, and Auckland on for another drop on the inside with a settle. Out for the 40.
Takare Nielsen shaking out of the first one, pops an offload, which was lucky to be scooped up in the end by Henry Tiatau. Mapusia Lataki looks out to his left and links with Cassius Tia, who really has been the chief playmaker thus far in this match for Auckland. Mapusia Lataki, they'll work the short side now. Tia will dink a little kick over the top, which eludes the Southern fullback, and Tia now leading the charge. The ball is loose. This should be a try. Cassius Tia, a bit of fortune at the end there with the ball spilling out, but that is nice play from the young number 6. The kick was a thing of beauty, just deceived the fullback with the bounce, and Cassius Tia follows up nicely and scores a brilliant try.
As we see the little dink over the top on the action replay here. Bounced horribly for the fullback, and at that point, you know, he had 2 attackers on him and couldn't pull the ball back, and it just bobbles up straight into the palms of that man there who scores 4 points. Not going to get an easier try than that at Mount Smart number 1. As we wait for the kick to come, not the ideal start for the Southern Zone Scorpions. And I dare say they'll be having a wee bit of a conference call there, just next to the SAS upright as we wait for the Auckland conversion to take place. Lining it up now.
Yeah, I feel a bit sorry for Jacob Nyman there. He's had a pretty good game, the Southern Zone fullback. But that time, the kick from Tia just eluded him. It was a heck of a bounce. So Cassius Tia steps in, looking to maintain the perfect record he has today, and will not. So Auckland 28, Southern Zone 0, 32 and a bit gone here at Mount Smart Stadium. If you're tuning in for the whole day's action, not too far away from kickoff in the under-18s clash, but of course in between that, Troy, we've got the Kiwi League Tag exhibition match. Looking forward to that. A different format of the game, pretty much played on a full-size field, pretty much as close as you can get to rugby league without the tackling. Yeah,
looking forward to it. I know the Auckland Rugby League coaching and development team have been working really hard on this game in the background, and TJ Ashford will be joining us, and he'll give us a wee bit of insight in regards to that exhibition match after this game concludes.
Yeah, it should be good. I believe there's power plays in action and that sort of thing, so it should be a nice, exciting match to watch. So if you are tuning in for the day, make sure you get that. Of course, the replay will be available on the Auckland Rugby League YouTube channel as well. So Mapusia Lataki, who's done the full stint at dummy half so far, and done a really good job as well.
Nice offload.
So up into enemy territory now, Auckland. Tia. Foketi moves the ball on.
Still going forward too, great motion.
Driving those legs. They're only 20 out from the line now, Auckland. Chance to pile on further points here. Takare Nielsen. Hard and straight at the line, but good contact from Makalia Tafua, the Linwood hooker. Tia, big ball over the top and a try-saving intervention there from the 18, which is Valia Cohen for the Southern Zone team. That left edge starting to look very, very dangerous, Troy.
Yeah, Tafua's impressed me, though, for the Southern team. He's been everywhere when he's needed to be. He's chosen to run well, you know, put the team under, I think for Scorpions, given them a couple of opportunities when he has run, and he's also, you know, manned up on defence. Auckland, however, the team chat must have been, from my point of view, is let's have fun, boys. They're starting to open it up now, eh? They're throwing the ball around. They've got support runners coming off, inside, outside. certainly looking for an offload. So here they go again.
So Tito Harris goes to the line. Oh, too easy. Too easy. It is Devonte Mihinui, the Marist man who's come off the interchange today. He strolls through a yawning gap and takes Auckland out to a 32-0 lead, kick to come. But this one here, this is just a fatigued Southern team at this point, I think. And all too easy for Mihinui in the end.
On the action replay here, half read this really, really well. Just drew the defenders in, picked the right hole to run for the support runner, and just too strong at that point, and clean set of heels away through to 4 points. On the action replay brought to you by CTAS, our live stream partners, and all of the Auckland Rugby League action will be on our YouTube channel. That's, of course, ARL TV. And to get to that, you get through our website, aucklandleague.co.nz.
Tia on target. 2 more to the Auckland scoreboard. Number 6 for Auckland. Racking up the points now, Cassius Tia. You count all his conversions and the try. So it is Auckland 34, Southern Zone 36 gone here. And let's hope the Southern Zone can find a little bit of energy now, because the body language just looking a little bit bad out there, Troy, and obviously a tough spot to be in, but this is the only chance these boys are going to get to play on this stage here. Let's hope they can enjoy the last 20 minutes or so.
Absolutely, mate. You took the words right out of my mouth. It's one of these things now where, you know, nice little dub forward as it managed to hit the 10, and it's not going their way today, ladies and gentlemen.
Full credit for trying it, though.
There's a tap and go. The referee says play on. Yeah, they had to change it up a wee bit, and obviously the luck not going their way. Here comes Auckland again, applying more pressure.
Mapuse Olataki, Tia, Alofu Fotu. Oh, this is nice from Auckland. Another one in on the left-hand side. This is Tangy Mataiti, the Mount Albert centre. But Cassius Tia, once again, the man in the thick of it. Takes Auckland out to 38, but just look at the work here from Tia. Just the little double pump. Just gets that wide man interested. Isolates him, and then nicely done here from the fullback, who's going toe-to-toe with Tia, I think, for man of the match honours so far, on my voting tally at least. And Tangy Mataiti, I think that's his second try of the game as well.
Let's wait for the kick to come. At the conclusion of this game, Corey, I get to catch up with Steve Martin, the GM of the Southern Zone, and have a bit of a catch up with him. Obviously, you know, it's a big thrill for the boys as well as the management team, what have you, to come and play at Mount Smart number 1, but more importantly, to keep the ongoing relationship alive, you know, especially after, I think you mentioned, as that's waved away, the under-19 match last year.
Yeah, and you know, got to give a shout-out to Steve Martin. Does a really good job down there. He's got a massive geographical area to cover, obviously, the Southern Zone covering that whole of the South Island there, so there are some real logistical challenges down there. Does a really good job, and it's great, I think, to be partnering up with them in some form. I know they're using some of our resources with the online learning stuff, which at the Auckland Rugby League is something that obviously we're all about, trying to help grow the game. And you know, having the Southern boys up here, there was no national comp this year, so it's great to be able to give them that stage. And yeah, so looking forward to the catch up with Steve Martin. He's obviously a rugby union man who's coached at a high level and come over now and doing a really good job in the
come to the dark side.
Well, I think it's the light, isn't it?
That's it.
So back underway. And they bump this ball forward here by Henry Tiatau.
He's had a good day today, this young player. I think you picked him earlier. Came in off the bench, had a massive impact. They're running at will now, Auckland somewhat.
Yeah, Cassius Tia to Alofa Fotu. is turning into a nightmare combination for the South out on that left edge. Takare Nielsen bumping the ball forward, but gets met head-on by his opposite number, Tanner Stowers-Smith, who's had a real dig today. Impressed with some of his work. Mariner to Tito Harris, who looks high. Auckland have got the numbers here. It's claimed in the air. Oh, lovely.
Great try.
Lovely stuff from Auckland. It's Caleb Melicia. The Otara Scorpions, man, a member of the Auckland Vulcans under 15s last year, goes up for it, comes down, scores the try, and Auckland crack over 40.
And as we watch the Auckland Rugby League action replay here, there's just no way to defend this. Pinpoint accuracy as the kick's gone up. And we look to the outside man. He timed his run really, really well and then leaped. Taking the ball, and from here, just showed a big strength. Bit of strength off the right leg there, and manages to go through for a 4-point try. Great effort. So this is probably one of the toughest kicks today for the young Auckland player. It's off his unnatural side when it's out towards the touchline. And turned out to be a fairly good crowd down here, Corey. And if you are in the area, make sure you come down. The gates are open. Auckland Rugby League putting the free charge on today for the rugby league fans around Auckland. Strikes it well. And the flags are up. Another 2 points.
Number 6, Cassius Tia adds an extra 2 for the conversion. Auckland leading 44 now.
So Mapasi Lutaki brings the ball back for Auckland. Tia taking it to the line, pops the ball. Guess who? Halofa Fotu once again. That Maris combination working wonders. Tia now kicks back across the body. This one's going to beat everyone. And that, I think, will be Southern Zone's first set in the second half. They've gone 13 minutes without having the football, which just shows how tough a day they're having today. Very, very hard to defend when you've got no football.
Tough day in the office, Corey. Better running.
Oh, that's nice. Josiah Neal, the captain, running the ball there.
Looking to get some shape up on the right-hand side here, just off screen.
Jump out, they get to their kick, which will be cleaned up by Melicia, and they'll get a penalty here. So the Southern Zone with a chance to get onto the scoreboard now with 44 gone. Back-to-back sets coming up.
They'll be throwing everything at this as well as the kitchen sink.
So down the left they come via Takataka.
Met strongly as he's bobbled it. Oh, that's a heartbreak.
Yeah, that one hurts even for an Auckland fan. He just wanted to see the Southern Zone put something together that time, but Just trying too hard probably in the end. And they come up with the sloppy error. So Auckland now with a chance to ruck this football back out. 44 and a half gone.
Bit of banter going on there of the front rowers. Yeah. Yep, they're still going. Okay, they settle down. I was just about to say, I won't be surprised if Auckland starts running around here from inside the 20.
Tell you what, they've favoured the left edge. Catching a cold if you're out there on the right today. This Auckland team. Long kick. Spiralling one as well. And chases on. Mihinui is going to win the race, I think. Yes, he is.
Great try.
A second for Caleb Mihinui. What a try from Auckland.
Let's see the replay on this one. I dare say, Corey, this is going to get major hits off the ARL TV YouTube channel. And not a bad kick. Everyone's on side. Look at the pace of this young fella. He covered a lot of ground to get there. And the weight of that kick couldn't have been any better. Thank you very much. 4
I'll tell you
points.
what. That is a great kick no matter the level of the game. You see a senior adult do that, you see an NRL player do that, and you're wrapping it. That is really nice stuff. And I think it was Xavier Tito Harris who put the kick in. And
Yeah,
as
he's
you
had a
said,
fantastic day, man.
he has. And Mihinui, just the pace. And it's not like Jacob Nyman wasn't motoring as well, because he was coming across at a rapid rate. But hey, when it's your day, it's your day. And now Tia with the chance to make it an even 50 for the Aucklanders. Still with plenty to play in this one. So Tia steps in, hits it nicely. The half century is up for Auckland. 50 points to 0 over the Southern Zone 16s, 47 and a bit gone. Fresh legs coming on now for the Southern Zone in the shape of Finley Aseta, a 2020 Canterbury rep, hails from the Hornby club.
Another deep kick there from the Southerners. Now just wanting to man up on the defence line, try and contain Auckland down here. So they start to get out over the 30. Oh. That one just a little bit astray. If it certainly gone to hand, Corey, there would have been a lot more pressure on there, over there on the far edge. Let's wait for the scrum to take place. Let's just take a little bit of time there, getting into the scrum, isn't it, mate? I think you sort of touched on it a wee bit before. You know, the body language might have sucked a wee bit of energy out there, and I think after the last, 1 or 2 tries, certainly Auckland on fire at the moment. So Southerners packing in. Let's see what they can build a bit of pressure here with this ball. Nice run, good up, good backing up.
Ball comes loose, but play on is the call. This is Kyan Kahal Soli Tell you what, in limited looks, I've liked the look of this number 7 for the Southern Zone, Josiah Neal, who's the skipper. Looks particularly good when he runs the football. Up through the middle, they work it now via a setter. Come on, the Southern Zone. Let's get on the board here. Tafua comes back towards the middle of the park. Stowers Smith taken down right in front of the uprights. Tackle still up their sleeve here, the South.
Oh, bent back.
Last play. Playmakers set either side. They get to the kick, which is bounced off legs. And
Both
what are we
ways.
going to have? So it'll just be a turnover, Auckland ball. So Auckland resume play. 9 to play here at Mount Smart Stadium. Under 18s to come. Auckland versus Southern Zone in the Kiwi Tag exhibition in between. So long driven kick. And again, there's a foot race on. Again,
Oh,
it's
speed on the
Melesia.
outside.
Melesia! Oh,
Wow.
it's going to beat him. So Southern Zone to pack down the scrum. If you are tuning in and don't know too much about the Auckland Rugby League and what's happening up here, perhaps you're tuning in from down in the Southern Zone. That's actually going to be a 40-20, so this will be an Auckland ball. So Cassius Tia is going to restart play. Of course, on our website, you can click on the online learning tab there. There's a whole bunch of coaching resources and workshops and courses which you can use, and anyone can access those. So jump on and have a look. And I know a number of the Southern Zone Rugby League community have got amongst that. Andreas Mariner to Tito Harris. Alofa 4-2, shakes out 1, shakes out 2, still going, driving the legs. Somehow still on his feet, eventually gets taken down. He's about 2 meters short. Mapusia Lotaki. Oh, too easy. Takes him to 54. They're beating the clock right now in terms of the scoreboard. Auckland kick to come. It's 54-0 to the Auckland 16s over the Southern Zone 16s.
So having a quick look at the action replay here, it's just relentless pressure, wave after wave after wave. And look for the quick play of the ball here. Dummy half's in, he's pointing, he's going left, he's showing he's going left, but no, he decides to just tuck him underneath there on the right and snuffle a try. 4 points.
Kick is good. 56-0 with 7 minutes to play.
So the Auckland crew lining up now. Who's going to have a turn? When you get a roll on like this, Corey, it's imagine how much energy you have. And here's a bit of energy exploding through the defence line now.
Mapusia Lutaki, numbers come across. Nicely done from Southern Zone there to get men there. Slow the play the ball down a bit as well. Takare Nielsen, accelerating out. Takare Nielsen, stopped at the death by his opposite number, Stowers Smith. Mapusea Lutaki, looping ball to Tia. Tia then shuffles on. Tangy Mataiti, it is.
Shaping to come back to the right.
Tia, oh, Whaketi. Nice stuff there from Cassius Tia. The captain gets over. The Manurewa man mentioned earlier that he's normally a half, but chucked into the second row today, and he's made a good fist of it. So ticks over at the 60 now.
As we have a look at the action replay here. Went shape a little bit off to his outside man, but just a nice little flick on the inside. Second row burning through there at a ton of pace. And another 4 points on the board. The Auckland team execution now just starting to happen right across the park, Corey.
Flags up.
Good kick.
62-0, Auckland leading the Southern Zone, and not long to play here now. So short restart reeled in by Paula Latuila.
Yep, getting the ball away again at will.
Well, for 4-2, gets a nice offload away. Tito Harris. Taken down 40 out from the line. Playing some exciting footy still, Auckland. Shuffles play on, and that one will spill loose. And Southern Zone get a 7 tackle set to play with.
Good strong carry here. Showed a bit of strength off the fend. And
so Southern Zone on the attack.
big contact there. Oh, that'd be Greg Firepoo's mobile phone left here to upset the commentary.
I hope that's not your wife calling Greg.
Well, if it is, she's probably calling him names. So let's see what the Southerners can do here. So they opt for a little settle. Back to where they tapped. But a credit where credit's due. He's tried hard all day, that young prop forward.
Yeah, it's a great call.
Tap and go.
Stella Smith.
Oh, he's dropped it and popped it. And what's the call?
They're going to get one. There we go. Southern Zone will get one on the board, and well-deserved as well. They have kept trying right till literally the very last minute. And this ball, I think, coming loose from a strip will be the call. Let's have a look.
Yeah, there are 2 men on him. Ball's gone backwards at that point, so it is a pickup.
And our man, Josiah Neal, gets over for a try for the skipper. So the game will end on this conversion. Kick is wide, and that finishes it up. Auckland under-16 win this one 62-4 over the Southern Zone under-16. A short break for us before we resume with the coverage. We'll have the Kiwi Tag exhibition game before we build up towards the under-18 clash between Auckland and the Southern Zone. Back soon.
Kiwi Tag under 13 exhibition game.